to the city.
Hi everybody, how are you doing? The website isn't finished with its design yet, but just to let you know, a lot of them are going to be up for sale on the new website as soon as it's open.
What's it called?
Huh?
What's it called?
Fralin Folk Art.
Oh. I didn't know.
Well, folk art is pretty much things that untrained artists do. I'm definitely untrained. But it's called Fralin Folk Art. Right now, it's not open for business. It's being redesigned. We had it partially designed and then thought, well, with all the additions we're making, maybe it needs a little bit of redesign. So I'm looking forward to it. I would just like to see if somebody wants to buy it. Right now I don't ship outside the US. I just don't know what all the shipping stuff is for shipping outside. And so I do not in any way, form, or whatever do I do any cryptocurrency. That's something the last place that we had them for sale was on, well, they're still there, several of them, Facebook business page. And I had one major sale that was supposed to go to California. We shipped it all the way out there. It was $300, just USD. Well, I don't know what kind of hoax this person was playing or what, but they got there and they said no known person at this address. So it was shipped back. Thank goodness. We lost what, $19 in shipping and $21 in shipping and guarantee costs, I guess. But it was irritating. Otherwise, everyone who wanted to use crypto coin. I know that a lot of places, art collectors and stuff, do that now, and I'm sorry, that's just not me. I'm not in that circuit that uses that kind of business. I'm just a person who is trying to do something that will be pleasant to others, that they might like to hang on a wall. And so it'd be nice. When we get it up, I will give you the address. When Maddie tells me it's ready to go, then I will give you the address. Pretty much most of the things that you have seen me work on here. There will be sculptures as well. I will try to probably keep it to the better sculptures. Well, same thing with paintings. I probably won't put up the really bad ones. But now it's a beautiful day, but maybe it's a little humid out because he turned the fan on and there's a window open. It really feels good to have that. I should have probably brought a couple of them out here with me just to show you, but you saw the one with the floral I just finished. That will be one of them. Forest of Plenty, that's the one I redid and took all but that one bird down at the bottom out of, and put all those colorful fruits and stuff in there. That'll be in there. So, I don't know. They looked a bit messy. But right now I have posted, well, on Facebook in their little storyline thing at the top, I posted days 1 through 4 of Creation Week. That's that one with all of the little earth drawings on it at different stages. And the number 5 I uploaded today. And so we'll see. Actually, it got pretty popular over on Instagram, and it's had several likes there on Facebook. I know when I first started putting that up there, I was not worried because I know what God can do, but I still had a little bit of concern. Yeah, not worried, but concerned was a big difference. But anyway, isn't that awful? We say we trust God to do these things, and yet we still have our concerns and worries. But so far, that's what I've done. I put it on Instagram, and today I put day 5 up. So tomorrow, I'll be putting the next time I upload one to Instagram, it'll be the 6th day. So, anyway, maybe
You probably, paint a picture at least 3 times a week?
Well, I paint on a picture at least 3 times a week.
Okay.
I might do sometimes 3 a week, but a lot of times I do 3 days, or like 3, it'll take 3 days to finish one. It'll be kind of an episode 1, 2, and 3. And it seems to be, you guys seem to like that, don't you? Answer me in the comments if you like following the work. I know some of you say you're learning from me, and it's like, oh, I'm glad. I just didn't ever think of myself as a tutor, but if you're learning something from me, that's great. If nothing else, the story that goes along with whatever painting I do. I mean, the nebula is, they've been seen, they're out there in space. There's a lot of theories about them. Some are space dust. Some are exploded stars. I mean, there's all kinds of theories, but they're beautiful, and that's why I painted it. I painted a moon with some craters, but maybe I'll paint another one that's just more like shaped, better shaped.
I painted the corner of the house.
He did.
I got it done.
He got it done. Isn't that wonderful?
Now I got to fill in a spot under the foundation.
He never stops.
I got to figure something out.
I thought you said you're going to use foam.
I guess.
See, he's...
Yeah, I'll use some foam.
Is that stuff you can trim it off once it fills the space?
Yeah.
And then paint over it.
Take a knife and cut it off and paint it.
Yes. He has things he does.
There's a couple of pieces of concrete that are coming off. I got to peel off, and I have to kind of put a board up there and mix up some concrete.
Now, is that under the porch?
The side over here.
Yeah. Why don't you go show him?
Okay. I'm right here.
We're not selling you the house.
We're gonna go out here. I'm gonna turn you around. I got this corner painted and the lower part under the porch, but as you can see, I got gaps underneath there, and it's not enough gap to where I can put a board under it. Somebody's put foam in it before, so that's kind of what I'm going to do, just kind of fill in cracks. I did manage to put a couple pieces of treated lumber under that corner because there was a big gap there. I hammered that in and kind of glued it so it stays in the right spot. But when I say the foundation, I got a couple pieces. That stuff's loose. I'll have to pop that out. And same with this one here, that's loose. But I'll stick a board down between here and the dirt, and I've got some sand mix that I can mix up and kind of fill in after I get done putting all my foam in. That's what I'm kind of working on right now, but I did get below the porch here painted and this wall here painted. Got that done, scraped and painted. That's about all I've been doing lately. I need to work on the car so I can figure out it's always making a shaking noise.
Well, you've been doing quite a bit. By the way, yes, he is working on the house. He's doing a beautiful job. But we are not selling the house. We'll sell my paintings. We will not sell you our house. We're done moving. How many times have we moved?
Too many.
Too many. And then whose suggestion did it generally turn out to be?
Yours.
Well, not the first time. But I was the one that decided to buy the house over there. So now my kids, when we first started talking, and when they were moved out and we first started talking about downsizing, my daughter said, "Mom, you will never be able to live in a one-level house." Well, it is a one-level, there's a basement, but still I can't get down there. Now I got to the point where we were living on the first floor anyway. And the first floor over there is very close to the same footprint as this house. So, except bedrooms were pretty much all upstairs. There was one downstairs. And there was a hallway, so it just, a hallway with a staircase. So, but it's serving the people who have it now much better than it did us. The big problem was Joe had to he had a huge shop in the back. Only problem is you could park 2 cars in there, but they had to be one in the front and then one behind it. Because the garage door kind of goes cattywampus from but it had been a professional garage at one time, hadn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. And it had been a kind of a speakeasy.
And years ago, they could pull the old Model Ts and Model A's, they could pull one car in, they had a lift that would lift up the car, then another one could pull in underneath it.
In that garage? Mm-hmm. He must have put the roof in afterwards.
Well, you mean the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to done that afterwards.
Yeah. But, in fact, 2 of the books I've written, and now the one that I'm working on, are about the guy who built that house. And he was illegally married, but so were his brothers. Okay, we love you. Take care of yourselves.
Bye-bye.
Smile and wave and go share it. And we love you. Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the